Hello, I'm Ilaria Maselli, Senior Economist at the Conference Board, and this is your November Economics Watch Brief for Europe. Quarter-on-quarter GDP growth in the euro area slowed to 0.2% in the third quarter of 2018. The moderation we predicted for the second half of this year is now visible in the hard data. The unemployment rate is stuck at 8.1% since July, and after having decreased for 28 consecutive months, the number of unemployed workers went up in September. Uncertainty around trade is a concern for European businesses that are vulnerable to external shocks. It was net export that sustained the strong growth in 2017, and the current decline in trade volume is behind the more modest growth rate of the second half of this year. Germany, the biggest economy of the euro area and one of the biggest global exporters, is particularly vulnerable to a trade slowdown. Growth of new orders in investment good industries has declined markedly during 2018. And the decline in stock prices over the past 3 months is a partial reflection of falling expectations. What about the long term? On November 13, the Conference Board released new estimates for global economic growth in the coming decade. The global economic outlook estimates are not encouraging for Europeans. The euro area is projected to grow at 1.4% per year over the next decade. This growth rate is similar to Japan, where economic challenges are comparable, but less than the US, where the growth rate is expected to return to the long-term trend of 2.1%. In the UK, we see a heightened risk of recession in the short term, and in the long term, we expect economic growth to be only 1.2%. This is much lower than the 3% observed in the UK in the years before the financial crisis. I'm Ilaria Maselli, and this was your Economics Watch Brief for Europe.